Can you hear me now? Is it actually working? How far away is that behind? Hang on a sec. There you go. It's a long time behind, that is. Oh. Hello? I don't know what's happened to this tonight. It's been fine for ages, and all of a sudden today it's decided to start throwing a wobbly. I mean, I apologise for the 28,000 streams I've started. Where am I? I don't know what has happened to this today. I really don't. Happened to this tonight. It's been fine. I will pre-warn you that I am. I seem to be quite a chunk ahead for some reason. So if I do respond to your messages, it's going to be a little bit later than it probably should be. So I do apologise if I don't respond in ample time, because it does seem like there's quite a delay on it. But it's my my Elgato software normally links straight up to YouTube, no problem, just with one click of a button. But for some reason today, it doesn't. So I've had to run my Elgato software through OBS software, through Streamlabs, through to YouTube, and it's done manually rather than automatically as well. So normally I press a button and it sorts everything out for me, but this one time I'm about to set the whole stream up myself with. It's just a pain. I have had a look. There are apparently some streaming issues ongoing at the moment, so hopefully that'll be fixed for next time. But at least we are on. Right, I've just put the thumbnail on. I'm just going to grab a quick drink before we start, and then if there are any issues during the stream, do let me know, and we'll crack on. 1 second, I'll be back. random cat just sat in the middle of my house. Right, I'm back. I do apologise for that. Random cat was skulking around inside my kitchen. I didn't notice. So we started a bit late. So we're just gonna do the same. I think the format worked quite well yesterday, or yesterday, the day before. So we're just gonna go for the 5 S1 Climax matches, I think, rather than a full 9-match show. We'll just do the two 5-card shows. 2 5-card shows, 2 5-match cards, and then we'll see how we get on. So, in show A, we've got Terrence versus Ian Longneck, Dustin Duggan versus Joey the Pizza Guy, Slade versus Dark SWE, Demon Finn Balor versus Daniel Bryan, and our main event will be Omega versus Rusev, a part A. So, without further ado, just double check if I yeah, I'll turn entrances off. Let's get into it. So hello everyone, sorry for that kerfuffle, I do apologise. Hi Chloe, not seen you around for a while. I'll tell you what, these, I mean, I've uploaded, what was it, 5 or 6 FIFA videos today, and views wise, it's done me pretty well so far, to be honest. So as I said, there is a massive delay between what I'm doing and the actual stream, so I do apologise if I don't respond to you very quickly. There's about, it looks to be about 30 seconds. We're in Helsinki, Finland at the moment. Yeah, it looks like about a 30-second delay, so do bear with me. Yep, Jordan, you've got Bruiser Lee tonight as well. Jay Anderson versus Gemini. So, for, yeah, this is show 2. Show 2, Bruiser Lee, Jordan Walker, Equalizer versus Assassin, Jay Anderson versus Gemini, AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels, and Samoa Joe versus Eddie Guerrero. Oh, what a kerfuffle that was, I tell you. What an absolute kerfuffle. It's still not really working for me. I'm not getting any of the analytics or anything like I should be. There definitely must be a problem here. Yeah, Assassin, you've got Equalizer. Which is not great for you because Equalizer is one of the most informed men in Group B yet to lose a match. Yeah. Right, let's go. Where's the kitty cats? Ugh. Right, where are we? Hi, Gemini. Evening, Brandon. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the... Oh, maybe it's all Google, because my spreadsheets aren't working very well either. And that's Google Sheets, and obviously it's Google that runs YouTube, so maybe all of Google's struggling tonight. Be interesting to see when we do end up with Jordan Walker versus the Equalizer. That's actually on the next episode. So the next stream will be Jordan Walker versus the Equalizer. Why, is Brandon does everything? Is that a big YouTube, is it? Must admit, I've not heard of Brandon does everything before. Brandon does everything. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Much bigger channel than mine. I don't really watch a lot of YouTube. I do watch a lot of YouTube, but just in really weird bits of YouTube I watch. Well, if you do everything, Brandon, if you could bring me lots of viewers and subscribers, that'd be great. Because we are, where are we now in the battle of 5K? We're 11 or shy of 5K now. So the moment in this group, Terrence has 1 win, 1 draw, so 3 points out of a possible 6. Ian Longneck, 3 losses out of 3, and Ian almost broke his own neck there with that springboard. Ian now, nice. Pin by Ian, there's the pin, 1. Oh, only 1 count. Ian here with that's a very interesting type of ankle lock. Terrence's Terrence's foot is bigger than Ian's entire body. Ian now slamming the face of Bruiser Lee into the top turnbuckle. Ian now brings Terrence back up to a standing base. Ducks underneath and a nice jumping forearm. This is a real comeback for Ian because he needs this to... I think Ian's the only man still on 0 points in the entire competition. He is, yes. He does need something. Ian now with a pin on Terrence, only a 2 count. Ian's desperate for this, I tell you. He needs this win. Ian now nice reverse DDT. Nice, over the top cutter. Yeah, the subs have been really random for me recently, to be honest. They're up and down, but I've actually lost one today. Of all the videos I've done, all the views we've got, I've actually lost a subscriber. I must have annoyed someone with spamming videos. Terrence raining down the strikes. Wow, Terrence, sheer brutality, destroying old Ian. Now with Ian up. Oh, wow. Knee right in the face by Terrence on Ian Longneck. And I'll tell you what, with that knee in the chin, I think Ian's neck is 2 inches longer than it was at the beginning of the match. But there we go, victory for Terence against Ian Longneck. Ian continues his poor form at the moment. 4 losses from 4. He's not going to be impressed, is he? He was such a hero in 2K19. Former hardcore champion, everything like that. But he's struggling a bit now. And it's a victory for Terence. Where are we? I've got the wrong spreadsheet open. Gemini, you've got Jay Anderson in the main event of show 2. Puts you up to 5 points now, Terence. Puts you on 5 points, which does put you joint top of the group at the moment. Well, actually puts you top of the group at the moment. But of course, there are 4 people on 4 points, all who have to have a match tonight. Dark SWE, Omega Project, Rusev, Daniel Bryan. Yep, Slade is on this show as well. Charles, you got Dark SWE tonight. It did a bit, yeah. I think the problem is Terence is just so big, I think. So there we go. Terence with a win. I think I pressed exit rather than next, didn't I? Yep, okay. Let's continue on then. We can do if you want. Can do if you want, but didn't you say they did make a lot of difference? I've got no problem doing it though. Hi, Alex. There you go. Yeah, we can do it if you want, yeah. Here we go then. Dustin Duggan versus Joey the Pizza Guy. What's that noise? There's weird noises going on around me. Oh, this is a right mess, this, isn't it? This upload screen with all the dodgy streams that never happened in there. There we go. I'll clear that out. And on they seem to a lot in 2K19, but for some reason on 2K20 they don't seem to do a lot. I don't think. I don't really want to make it unfair, to be honest, Jordan. I mean, Jay and Gemini are both having a manager because they're both going to have a manager. If just one person gets a manager, it's going to make it a little bit one-sided. How do you mean the one guy you love? What, as friends on PS4, or? I've got my friend thing turned off at the moment because I kept getting invites while I was recording and stuff, so I switched it all off. Jordan's got Bruiser Lee. Dustin Duggan up on top. Lovely, lovely, lovely moonsault. Only a 2 count. I don't add anybody, to be honest, Jordan. I'm sorry, the one guy you love. I've literally added one person yesterday, and that's only to complete some of the FIFA stuff, the co-op gameplay stuff. I don't really use it, to be honest. I don't think Bruiser will need a manager, no. I don't think anybody could manage Bruiser. Wow, Joey's out. Dustin just choked Joey out that quick. Wow. Dustin Duggan choking Joey out. Joey the Pizza Guy's third loss. I've not done the other one yet, have I? Terrence got another win. And what was it? Terrence, yep. Terrence beat. Who did Terrence beat again? Literally just had the match like 2 minutes ago. I can't remember who it was. Ian Longneck, of course. That was it. Yeah. So I'm just sorting out the rankings at the same time. Ian's having a tough time. He's on -4 altogether. Right, Dustin Duggan. How can you be -4 actually? You've only had 3 matches. Is this the 4th match? Oh, this is the 4th match, isn't it? Wow, okay. Yeah, I think Bruiser does not need a manager. I think Bruiser is too dominant, isn't he? I quite like Dustin Duggan, you know. Something about him just is pretty cool. I like him. Next up, Slade versus Dark SWE. Should be another interesting match. So at the moment in this one, Slade is on +2. Dark SWE is on +4. SWE, I would say a little bit of an underdog in this one, but he's doing pretty well. I'm really enjoying it, Equalizer, to be honest. A lot of the stuff I've done so far has been for recording purposes and setup purposes and that sort of stuff. So I've not had a chance to really go into a career mode or anything yet. I did play a lot of Ultimate Team yesterday. I sat at my desk yesterday from 10 AM all the way through until 3 AM. And I just got a takeaway pizza delivered, and that was a hell of a day. That was just playing Ultimate Team. I've got some incredible players in Ultimate Team already. I've had so much pack luck this year. It's incredible. And the game's only been out for 2 days, and I've got a team that is insanely good. It helps when you pack a first owner Virgil van Dijk this morning. Slade up on his feet. Slade definitely has a size advantage here, but of course the pace will go with Dark SWE. Yeah, that's it, Equalizer. These are my first days off work since I went back after the lockdown, which was middle of May. So that was, what's that, 5 months ago? 4.5 months ago? These are my first days off work since then, apart from weekends. Yeah, this is Roman Reigns versus Sin Cara. Terrence versus Bruiser Lee is going to be insane. Once we get the proper universe working and we're going through the normal shows, those two in Underground are going to be crazy. You've only missed the first 2 matches, Jay. Terrence defeated Ian Longneck, and Dustin Duggan defeated Joey the Pizza Guy. This is the 3rd match of card 1. Yeah, Jay, did you say you were having issues with the streams earlier as well? Then were you? I did see they've updated some stuff on YouTube, and maybe it's not working properly yet. That's the normal stuff that happens, isn't it, really? Some cherry aid. I've not had cherry aid in years. I'm quite enjoying this. I keep getting like noises from Discord, but there's no message there. I'm a bit confused why. I'm a bit confused where they're coming from. So I keep hearing like the noise for Discord. Whenever I go and check it, there's nothing there. It's confusing me. Yeah, I don't know what it is at the moment, Jay, then. They're good, Alex. Yeah, they're having a nice little lay down at the moment. I put the heating on, so they're laying down in front of the radiator, getting a nice bit of warmth. Slade, it was a very low kick right to the kneecap. Looked painful. Slade now bringing Dark SWE back up. Strong clothesline, taking him down. Big elbow in the face. Yes, at the moment, I think the reason why this stream is so delayed for me at the moment is because I'm running through like 2 or 3 different softwares all at the same time. What was that, Jay? They've done a lot of stuff, haven't they, recently? SWE dumping Slade to the outside. Of course, this is still our custom match type, so it's a 20-second count out. Dark SWE now, nice. Pulling the arm back. Slade breaks free. Definitely has that strength advantage. Just be able to grab a hold and just launch SWE across the ring. Wow. Slade just won this match from a vertical suplex, which surprises me. But Dark SWE suffers his second loss of the competition. That's 2 wins, 2 losses for him. And Slade picks up the victory, which is 2 wins, 2 losses for him. There we go. What am I looking at? So Dustin gets the 2 points and Slade gets the 2 points. What idea was it? What with Mustafa Ali? I'm confused. I thought Mustafa Ali was always part of it. I thought that wasn't that obvious with the when they kept cutting the lights out and cutting the they were just using the hacker gimmick that Mustafa Ali was using on SmackDown before he used to move to Raw. So the whole gimmick just continued on, I suppose, didn't it? It's a good point, Andon, but you have to find quite an agile big man that can go from the top. Right, so Finn Balor versus Daniel Bryan. Both these guys on decent points. Balor on 3, Bryan on 4. Yeah, the Ali thing, I don't know why, I just assumed he was always in it, to be honest. Yeah, with the whole hacker gimmick, that's essentially what that is, isn't it, really? It's just a continuation of the hacker gimmick, isn't it? The problem is Vince will get bored with this pretty soon anyway, and he'll end up probably burying this as well, to be honest. I mean, Vince was a massive fan of Keith Lee, and look what happened to him. Not really been given the opportunities he really deserves on that top roster, has he? Doobie doobie doop doobie doop doop doop. There's 23. 22. There should be a 23 somewhere. Oh, I accidentally deleted the wrong video, have I? Oh no, it's there, okay. Okay, that's fine then. 24, 25, okay, that's fine, yeah. Yeah, Ryback using a frog splash would be incredible. Well, it's a bit like, that's why I think Brock was so amazing when he first hit that sharpshooter, not the sharpshooter, sorry, the shooting star press. That was mental, that was. I mean, I don't know if you've ever... It's quite a rare video. I don't know if you've seen it before, but everybody knows about Brock's attempted shooting star press at Mania against Kurt Angle, where he did not do it correctly. But if you go back and watch it... Let me see if I can find a video. I'll link it in Discord. But, where is it? It was Brock Lesnar on an episode of, like, Sunday Night Heat. Lesnar shooting star press... Is it? No, not that one. Yeah, he went so bloody far. Yeah, this is the one. Is this on an episode of Heat? I think it is. I mean, it's not very good quality. It's a very old video, but I'll link it in Discord. Yeah, that shooting star press, that was just incredible, that was. It was so far across the ring as well as the main thing. Insane, it really is insane. Oh, it was on Raw as War, wow. Okay. Yeah, I think it should be, and it probably will be this year, hopefully. So yeah, very interesting match at the top of the group, this one, as well as the next one, which will be Omega versus Rusev, both on 4 points. The winners of this match and next match will be joint top of the group, really. What audio's that? Oh, is it audio? I didn't listen to the audio on the video. I've got mine on mute. But the way it says rare, like it's a video. It's not like it's one of a kind, is it really? I mean, the video can just be shown over and over again. That would be amazing. I'd be interested to see what they do with the draft in a few days' time then, because the draft will really give us an indication of what their plans are moving forward. We'll see who ends up on which shows, and we'll see them probably split some stables and tag teams like they always do. Are they still doing Raw versus SmackDown in Survivor Series? Yeah, I'd like to see both Joe and Daniel Bryan give it another punt elsewhere. I mean, Joe and Bryan would be perfect for those linked contracts with AEW and New Japan. That could take decades, Gemini. That could... a good storyline. Problem is, not only where they won't merge it tonight, the problem is it should be good. It should be good. The problem is they keep splitting up all the good tag teams. Yeah, you've always got to be careful with that sort of thing because, well, look at AJ Styles. He was dabbling with the idea of leaving, and all that ended up was he ended up getting a ton more money. He's very smart, some of these people. Coup de grace by Finn all the way across the ring into the pin. 1, 2. I need a 2. Okay. Brian now brings Balor back up to his feet. And now looking for that 1916 boom. 1, 2, and 3. And Finn Balor does pick up the win over Daniel Bryan. Yeah, I mean, they probably could do with, well, I don't think they'll bother now, will they? There we go. Demon Finn Balor with a win. Daniel Bryan with a loss. The thing is, if they're moving NXT now to a different night but Wednesdays, aren't they? If they're going to do that, then I would imagine they're not going to worry too much about the NXT roster being so strong because they're not going to be competing anymore. That'd be my assumption anyway. So Finn Balor gets another 2 points, which puts him up to, is that right? 1. Yeah, it is right, yeah. Okay. Commentary's ahead. Oh. Well, this stream's a mess, isn't it? How far ahead? I'll try not to be too specific then. Right, let's continue on. I'm cold. I'm shivering here. Right, this is the main event of show 1 then. That's only by a second, okay. Ah, okay. I don't think I can change that. Can I change it? No, I can change volume. Sync offset? I can change the sync offset. Although that seems like a risk. Seems like a risk to start playing with settings that I don't understand. Okay, I'm not gonna worry. I'm not gonna risk it. This is not software that I normally use to stream with, so I'm not gonna risk it too much. Hello, Kitty. So these two guys both with 2 wins out of 2 so far in this competition. One will go to 3 wins out of 3. No, they won't. I'm getting confused there, you know. So that's a loss. So this is the 4th match for everyone, isn't it? Yeah. Right, so Rusev has got 2 wins and a loss. Omega has got 2 wins and a loss. Okay. Okay, my brain is starting to sort of figure out what's going on now. Rusev with a pin. I like Omega, you know. I really like the hair. I think the hair works really well. Is it raining outside? A little bit. Omega up now with Rusev and drops him spine first across the apron. That was painful. Spinning knee strike right in the face as well. Oh, wow. Jumping foot stomp as well by Omega. That was sheerly brutal, that was. Omega now into the arm breaker. And both these complete brutes battle it out in the middle of the ring. Omega launching Rusev down. Into a nice Northern Light suplex. Oh, brainbuster by Omega as well on Rusev. And now this is what you wanted to see, innit, Andon? Big man going up high. Looking for the double foot stomp, but Rusev rolled away. Oh! Wow. Omega just sent Rusev's teeth right down the back of his throat with that spinning kick. And Omega gets a massive, massive victory here against Rusev. Rusev did not last long in this battle, did he? Not at all. I have not done a very good job of keeping this up to date, have I? I've been getting too caught up in the show. I've not been keeping the spreadsheet up to date. So is that all the 7's gone now? Nope. There's that 7 there. Okay, that's the 7's gone. Omega now sits top of Group A now then. So the group is Omega on 6, Terrence on 5, Dark SWE, Dustin Duggan, Rusev, Daniel Bryan and Slade all on 4. Then we have Joey the Pizza Guy on 2 and Ian Longneck on 0. That is how Group A looks. Let me just give Omega his extra point in the rankings. Omega and Rusev suffers the broken teeth. There we go. Right. No, it's next week, Jay. Tonight is Cody versus Brody dog collar match. Right, so that's that one done. I'm assuming that's to Italy, my bear. It's not to Moldova, is it? I can check myself, actually. Yeah, 4-0 to Italy, yeah. Netherlands, Mexico is an interesting game. Portugal, Spain's on as well. Thing is, a lot of clubs haven't allowed their players to go anywhere because of risk with the virus. Right, so we'll set up card number 2. Yeah, I was going to say, if it was 4-0 Moldova, it would be... The thing is, my bear, it's difficult to tell at this point in time. When you've got Aston Villa beating Liverpool by 7 goals to 2, it's difficult to tell who's beating who at most times. Right. It's very old school, isn't it, dog collar match? Right, so 1-on-1. I think if 2 people can pull it off, it should be those 2 because they're both could be classed as old schoolish style as well. Why is it coming out every time it did this to me yesterday, didn't it? Every time I created a match, it came out. It didn't do it when I was off camera. Okay. They don't have GMs. Who's going to be doing the Who's going to be doing the draft? Or is it that stupid thing where they got all the people in the room again, been there pretending to be from the different networks? Jordan Walker versus Big Bad Bruiser Lee. Yeah. Customized match. Custom matches, one-on-one. Gemini with... I can only think of two. I'll use the two. I can't remember who the other one is, but I'll use Omega and... I'm not doing very well with these buttons, am I? It's because it's too low down. I'm getting confused. It's like that one's there, and then that one. Okay. And then it would be J. Anderson with Azrael and Hamey Richardson. There we go. Yeah, it's an interesting one, that. No, Heyman got binned off, Jay, a while ago. So Bruce is in charge of both now. Heyman got binned off, I believe it was to do with the AJ Styles issue. Don't know how much you know about that. But where AJ basically absolutely hates Paul Heyman now. Because Heyman told him that Gallows and Anderson would be absolutely fine. And they wouldn't be considered for being removed from the roster. And then it was actually Heyman who pushed for them both to be released. Yeah, my brain's turned a bit of mush today, Joe. Jay, I must admit. Overlord Samoa Joe versus Eddie Guerrero. Yeah, I think AJ spoke about it on one of his live streams, and he also said that what was it? He also said that he's not the only one who had the same feelings. There was a lot of people that absolutely despised Paul Heyman backstage, and I think that's why he ended up losing his position. The guy's fantastic at writing stuff, like, but some of the best years of WWE been underneath his writing, but yeah, wasn't to be. But there we go. Was he? Yeah, it makes sense, Mabear, I think. A lot of the big clubs are absolutely collapsing at the moment, aren't they? May not have a comical with their transfers. I read today that Man United did not give... Is that off? That's on. That's off. Man United did not manage to sign a single player that Solskjaer wanted. There we go. Okay, save. Right, let's go. Another quick pee while that's loading, and I'll be back in a second. You doing out here, you two? And we're back. Ugh. We are back. I tell you what, the FIFA videos are doing pretty well though, I must admit. One of them's got 167 views in, which is good for me. 167 views in about 9 hours? 8 hours, something like that? That's pretty good for me. Right then, let's crack on. I've had another one of those dodgy comments. I'm single. Come look at my webcam. Come look at it now. No. I shall not. You're probably a man. Oh no. Right, AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels. Both of these guys currently then, Styles on +2, I think, and Michaels on +1. Let me double check. Yeah, Styles on 2, Michaels on 1. Michaels currently has had 3 matches. He drew with the Equalizer, lost to Samoa Joe, and lost to Eddie Guerrero. Whereas AJ Styles has lost to Jordan Walker, lost to the Equalizer, but defeated Gemini. Yeah, he did say the other stream he wasn't enjoying the 2K20, didn't he? So he said he might not be back for a bit, but... Oh, it's his loss. Problem is now, because we changed the card format as well, if we're just going to have the 5S1 matches, it's going to be a while before his character gets another match, I suppose. But I think because we've changed this as well, I think it'll mean that we'll be able to get through this a lot quicker. I mean, how many rounds are there of this then? So, goes up to 17, 18. So we are halfway through now then, are we? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's... We're just under halfway through. So everyone has 9 matches. And Group A have all had 4 apiece. I don't think Bruce actually does the writing directly. I think he's just in charge of the writers now. He's in charge of creative. Well, they tell him he's in charge of creative, but really it all goes through Vince anyway. It's all up to a 14. Wow, these two really enjoying the fight on the outside, aren't they? Right, both back in the ring as AJ looking for the gut buster. I know, yeah. They don't have Warrior, doesn't it? They seem to pull it out just about though, don't they? Nice armbar by AJ as well. Michaels fights back. This is a pretty dream match, really, isn't it, between these two? Everyone really wants to see this one, don't they? Michaels now up with the gutbuster. Looking for that step of Insuguri avoided. Then AJ slamming the face of Michaels into the ring. Sounds right, and on you. AJ now on the outside with a Yuri Goroshi. Wow. Sending Shawn Michaels into the ring steps as well. AJ now bringing Michaels back up, but Michaels returns it round, sending AJ straight into the ring steps. I mean, you really would have thought these two would have been a fantastic, fantastic in-ring match, but the pair of them have just spent the whole time just outside using the environment to their advantage, haven't they, really? Michaels now rolling AJ across into the sharpshooter. Nice neck breaker. Eduardo Camavinga scores a 9th-minute bicycle kick on his debut. Cheeky. AJ now to the outside. We know what he likes to do from here. He likes to go for that springboard. Phenomenal forearm. He's missed it. He missed the phenomenal forearm. Oh yeah, I enjoy a bit of good joke. I mean, some of the stuff in PWG, people used to hate that. I mean, stuff like the grenade and stuff like that was just... people used to hate that sort of stuff in PWG. I enjoyed it. It's supposed to be having fun and enjoying yourself, and at the end of the day, there's the phenomenal forearm. Yeah, I knew he was going to miss the first one because the angle he was at. But anyway, AJ Styles does get the win. AJ picks up his 2nd victory of the tournament. And AJ takes the points. Shawn Michaels suffers the loss. Shawn Michaels not doing very well here at all, is he? He remains on 1 point. Just a solitary point. The cat is on the desk. Okay. What's up, kitty cat? What are you looking for? What do you want? She wants to cause trouble. And he always misses when he's at an angle, I noticed that. You stop touching everything. Why'd you have to touch everything? And now why have you just typed in that Andre the Giant is a bop? Right. Where have you typed that in as well? I can't find it. What box is that in? That's the box it's in. Okay, there we go. Oh. She spotted a spider on the wall. She's going mad. Get it. Go on. Go on, it's all yours. Go on. Hi, Lucha. Go on, get it. Go on. Strike. Pounce. Ah, she missed it. She spent so long stalking up to that fly and it just flew away as soon as she got anywhere near it. Right, Samoa Joe, Eddie Guerrero. You need a cat than a mega project. You would never have any spiders in your house if you got a cat around because they eat them before you find them. Right, so every other match tonight after this one is full-on chat then. So next up we've got the Equalizer versus the Assassin. Then Jordan Walker versus Bruiser Lee. And in the main event, Jay Anderson versus Gemini. Yeah, the settings brought him down to earth a bit, Jay. He was Dark Lucha. He was defeated in the last episode. He lost to the Equalizer, which, in fairness, is not a terrible thing because the Equalizer is currently top of the group. He has been very dominant so far. You're gonna have a fluffy git, ain't you? Big boot and a spinning heel kick there by Eddie Guerrero. So Overlord Joe looked very strong the first time out as well. However, he's been brought down to earth a bit with that loss by Jordan Walker in the last episode. Nice belly to belly slam by Joe. Boot in the arm. Joe now with a German, keeps the grip, rolls the hip, changes into a dragon, keeps the grip, rolls the hip, locking in for that straight jacket, German, and bridges for the pin. 1. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm trying not to count along with the pin because if my commentary is a little bit ahead, I'm trying not to count with it just in case I get things confused. Joe now dropping Eddie Guerrero face first. Looking for a big boot right in the side of the gut. Eddie now stalking Joe. Eddie's had a bit rough time at the moment. He's only on +2. Joe on +4 with those 2 wins. Eddie now takes Joe up. Wow. That's an interesting position. Showing great core strength by Eddie to keep Joe up in that position as well. And we look for the Three Amigos. Keeps the grip, rolls that hip. There's the third. They're probably all retired by now. Eddie with the pin. Only a 2 again. Who's stalking now? Oh, Eddie with a cheeky roll-up. That's proper Eddie, that cheeky roll-up, I tell you. If anything sums Eddie Guerrero up, it was that cheeky roll-up. Joe now rolling Eddie through, big strike across the back, boot across the chest as well. So, yeah, at the moment, looking pretty interesting, the rankings at the moment. Did I do the last match? I think I did, didn't I? What was it like? It was AJ Styles. Was it? What am I doing here? Yeah, Styles Michaels. Yeah, I did do it, yeah. My brain keeps going to mush, I tell you. Big uppercut by Eddie. Eddie taking Joe up. Nice little power bomb. Great core strength to take Joe up again in that position. Looking for a second set of Three Amigos. And Eddie does get the win. That's a massive win, that is. Over Lord Samoa Joe. Where are we? Which means that again, both those guys now move on to 2 wins, 2 losses. All right, Eddie on to 4. Joe's already on 4. Joe losing to Eddie. Eddie beating Joe. There we go. So that's that up to date. So that was... Okay. Right, I'm up to date now. I know what I'm doing. Do I know what I'm doing? Yeah, I do know what I'm doing, yeah. I'm happy I've convinced myself I know what I'm doing. Latino Heat gets himself a victory then. I believe it is Andon, yes. Let's double check. It is indeed the Equalizer versus the Assassin. The Battle of the Thers. The Battle of the Thers. Should be an interesting match as the Equalizer is the closest man to Jordan Walker so far in this group. Equalizer on +5, Walker on +6. I mean, a win here for Equalizer would definitely put the pressure on Jordan Walker. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. Yeah. I think he will need it because the Assassin is in brutal shape at the moment. Yeah, Jordan. Who's Jordan defeated though? Jordan has defeated. See, Jordan's yet to face anybody else from chat. He's defeated AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, and Eddie Guerrero. So this is tonight is the night where he starts facing chat. He's got Bruiser Lee today. He's got Equalizer in the next stream. Then he's got Gemini. Then Jay Anderson. Then Shawn Michaels before finishing things off with the Assassin. So he has managed to avoid a lot of the chat members so far. Just Equalizer. It looks like he's such a scary looking man, isn't he? Pin here on Assassin. I say Assassin. This is not the end of the world anyway. If you don't do well in this competition. This universe mode will continue, and we'll go to normal shows and that sort of stuff, and we can build you back up with some victories on Dark, maybe just to build your momentum up and bring you back in. So this is not the end of the world for anybody. If you don't perform very well in this tournament, it's not the end of the world. There's much more to come in the future with this. There's the pin. Only a 1 count. Equalizer with a front chancery, but Assassin fighting with the strikes now. Catches Equalizer up into that short, sharp frame buster. Assassin now with those big strikes. Wow. So Equalizer's struggling a little bit here tonight, you know. We've not really seen him rocked this much. Oh, with some of the talent that we have, yeah, definitely. Nice boot in the gut once again by the Assassin. Both guys reversing each other's clotheslines before, once again, the Assassin with the strikes. He's a absolutely lethal man with his arms and his legs, isn't he? World Tag League, we could do that at some point, yeah. Similar style to this, wouldn't it, really? Just in tag teams. That can be done. Assassin once again with those big kicks right to the back of the head. Equalizer rolled out the way. Running knee strike attempt, but back elbow as well. And a step up in Seguri. Nice Kimura lock here. Locked in by Equalizer. Will Assassin have to tap? He does have to tap. And that's the thing with the Equalizer. He really did struggle with that match, but he still manages to come out on top. He has that extra level, and he had that submission ready to go in case of a rainy day. And that gives the Equalizer another point in the rankings. The Assassin with his 4th loss, unfortunately for him. That's nice, his 3rd loss. 3rd loss, sorry, yeah. So a loss for the Assassin against the Equalizer. Equalizer, though, picks up another win. Is there any stopping Equalizer at this rate? He goes at the +7. It was another good effort, Andon, but tonight wasn't your night, I'm afraid. Equalizer just has that resilience and was able to lock in that Kimura lock and pick up the victory. Like I said, Assassin, it's not the end of the world. If you don't do well in this competition, we can always boost you back up. Why are you two just flower in the middle of the floor for? You've got like 200 quid worth of beds up and down this house. You've got my bed as well, you've got the sofa, and you're both laying in the middle of the floor. Okay, whatever floats your boat. No, it's not been the best of times for you so far, and like I said, it's not the end of the world. Once we move into the rest of the competition or the rest of the universe mode, we can definitely build you up elsewhere. Here we go then, Bruiser Lee versus Jordan Walker. I mean, Jordan's faced off... Oh, yes, I was going to say he's not faced off against anyone as big and as bad as Bruiser Lee so far, but he has faced Samoa Joe and came out on top. Wow, Bruiser, that's a hell of a suplex, that. No regard for Jordan Walker's health and safety there, is it really? Nice sit-out powerbomb by Bruiser Lee as well. Bruiser does not go down, does he? So if Bruiser was to defeat Jordan Walker here, that would leave the Equalizer top of this group on his own now. Bruiser dropping Jordan gut first across that top rope. Bruiser with a pin. Jordan kicks out. Jordan with a strike on Bruiser. Rolls him through. Pin once again by Jordan, but Bruiser kicks out on a 1. Bruiser going for that kick, but Jordan able to avoid it. Striking Bruiser, but again, Bruiser just sort of shaking them away. And flattened. I think Bruiser's just got the size advantage here. I think because he's a super heavyweight against a light heavyweight, he's definitely just having the strength advantage. It's the first time Bruiser's gone down in a while, and it was under his own momentum as he went for that clothesline and missed. Gemini, if he loses, you'll never hear the end of it either, to be honest. Nice running drop kick by Jordan. There's the pin. Jordan with the strikes, but again, Bruiser does not go down. Bruiser finally does drop. So Assassin, your next match is against AJ Styles. Then you've got... Well, Assassin, you've got a nice run now. You've had the difficult time because you've faced off against a lot of chat members first. But your next 4 matches are AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels, Eddie Guerrero, Samoa Joe. Bruiser now dragging Jordan Walker across, dumps into the outside once again. I feel like if I'm Jordan, I want to stay in the ring. I don't feel like battling Bruiser Lee on the outside is going to be beneficial for me at all. Bruiser now brings Jordan back up to his feet. It'll be in the next stream, possibly tomorrow night. Same sort of time tomorrow night. What a boot that was by Bruiser Lee as well. Drops into the pin. Oh, that was close. When it's been that close from the pin. That is very true, Gemini, yeah, I must admit. Discus lariat there by Bruiser Lee on Justin. Oh, there was not much in that kick out at all, was there? That was just a tiny bit shoulder. Tiniest bit. Justin striking now. Justin taking down Bruiser Lee. Will this be enough to keep Bruiser Lee down? It's not. Bruiser Lee kicks out. I know, I was just looking at those boots thinking, what are they? They are a bit weird, aren't they? They're like... I think it's because he's got kick pads on, I think, over the top of the boots. I don't know, it's weird. They do look weird, don't they? There's the end of days by Jordan, and that should be enough. Okay, so Jordan gets the another 2 points. And Jordan picks up the win. Bruiser Lee loses. Jordan wins. There we go. Bruiser gets the -1, and I've forgotten his name now. What's his name? Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker gets the +1. Right, we move on then to the main event. Yeah, I feel like the maybe the spear is not the best finisher. Okay, it seems to have mixed the managers up in the background. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case when we go into the actual match, is it? It's like a really bad family photo, isn't it? Just a really bad family photo. Ow. So this is the main event of the stream. This is the big one. Here we go. Yep, Slade did win, yep. Right, the managers do seem to be in the right places now. They were just a bit dodgy there. Gemini now with the headlock here on Jay Anderson. Hi Hammers, how are you? How's your FIFA streaming going? Big elbow in the top of the head as well. Wow, discus forearm there. Jay just sort of stood there and watched it come in. I don't know why he did that. Jay, big strike, and then flattens Gemini. Jay now wrenching back at the arm into the arm breaker. Nice DDT. And Gemini really on top of this match early on. I've not played around with the career mode yet, Hammers. I've not bumped into any bugs yet, to be honest, but I'm sure they'll come. They always do first week, don't they? Gemini now Falcon Arrow on Jay Anderson. Yeah, you're both rocking the same Barnet, aren't you? Yeah, it's a weird and wonderful game, this one, isn't it? Gemini, I think you're dominating the majority of this match, you know. Up on top. In for the superplex and holds it. Rolls it through into another Falcon Arrow. That was impressive, that was. Oh, maybe. Well, the managers did have an effect there, but it was a wrong managers, wasn't it? I think Omega was actually distracting the referee while Gemini was trying to go for the pin. Standing slice bread or Seth Walker there by Gemini. Stiff forearm right in the face. Jay now taking Gemini up into the underhook brainbuster. As Jay here stalking. I don't know how Jay's managed to get a signature this quick. He's not really done a lot compared to... Fade to Darkness right in the face. 1, 2... Only a 2 count. That came out of nowhere, that did. Yeah. Oh, talking about the right... well, I think Jay missed a double foot stomp there, but ended up with a little senton somehow. Jay, you can't reach. You don't have the aerial range to land this double foot stomp. No, you're going to go moonsault instead. You landed that, I suppose. Jay now, big boot, strikes. Oh, boot right in the face. Oh, sorry, I'm forgetting you're behind. Yeah, sorry. My bad. I'll stop counting with the pins. Just force a habit. I get excited, you know. I don't know why. Hopefully my normal streaming software is going to be working back to normal tomorrow because I'm not a fan of using this convoluted way of streaming. I mean, at least we got it working, I suppose. One. Was that delayed enough? Gemini now taking Jay. Nice. Pin once again. Oh, lovely that. Lovely. Pretty close once again for Gemini. It's been a great match between these two. There's a lot of history between these two, of course, as well. With the previous 3 seasons of SWE on 2K20. Mushroom Dragon Suplex. See Azrael and Jamie Richardson just walking around the ring energetically at the moment. They're just they're a bit worried about their leader here, the Messiah. The former Order member, now the leader of the next generation. Doing pretty well until I said he was. And now Jay spun the whole thing around as always. Was that a boot or was that a knee? I haven't hammers, to be honest. No, I'm a bit behind on watching any wrestling, to be honest. I tend to get through AEW, but apart from that, I'm a little bit lost. Jay now taking Gemini up onto the top. What's he looking for here? Okay. Oh, wow. In with a Super Falcon Arrow. And that pulls the win out. Wow. Jay Anderson. The Order reigns supreme. And Jay Anderson is victorious. He'll be very happy with that. That puts him up to 5 points. It was a very good match though. Really could have gone either way, that one. But it was Jay who was able to get it over the line in the end. And he gets the win here over Gemini. Oh, okay. I'm assuming I'm going to guess what you were talking about, Dark Lucha, then. Yeah, it was a match that really could have gone either way. Unfortunately for Gemini, it went Jay's way tonight, which means that this group currently stands then with Jordan Walker on 8, the Equalizer on 7, Jay Anderson on 5, Eddie Guerrero, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles all on 4, Bruiser Lee, Gemini on 3, and the Assassin and Shawn Michaels both on 1. Next time out then, we will have for you round 9 and round 10. Round 9 will show you Slade versus Joey the Pizza Guy, Terrence versus Rusev, Ian Longneck versus Demon Balor, Dark SWE versus Omega, and Daniel Bryan versus Dustin Duggan. That sounds like a pretty cool match, actually. Then in Block B, this is where it's all going to be. The main event of Block B, the main event of next stream, the Equalizer versus Jordan Walker. The top 2 men in Group B, one of them is going to firmly take that group by the neck and go to the top. Also in that stream, we will have Jay Anderson versus Shawn Michaels, Gemini versus Samoa Joe, the Assassin versus AJ Styles, and Eddie Guerrero versus Bruiser Lee. There we go. There's some very interesting matches there. Of course, if you want to keep up to date with the way that the groups currently look, you can check it out in the link in the description down below, as well as the rankings system as well. But yeah, that's been a very interesting night tonight. Very interesting indeed. Equalizer versus Jordan Walker, though, that is where it's all about. That match is what it's all about. One of those two is going to firmly grab that group by the balls. Slade defeated Dark Dark SWE. And on your match against Jordan is the last round. It's round 18. Which is not that far away, to be honest. I mean, if we keep doing this once a day, then so that's tomorrow. Round 12 would be... What's the day today? Is it Wednesday today? Yeah. So tomorrow, so Thursday will be round 10. Friday will be round 12. Saturday will be round 14. Sunday will be round 16. Then we finish this off on Monday next week. There we go. Yeah, I noticed that, Hammers. Yeah, you get a discount on the FIFA points as well. Would have saved about £8 on the FIFA points. You lost in the DOC. You run, if you're in it now, are you in it now, Charles? Oh, was it what down below? No, yeah, it says Slade 1 over Dark SWE. You work from left to right, sorry, Charles. So you go from your name on the left, so Slade number 2, and work across. You've got a win against Dark SWE, a win against Dustin Duggan, a loss to Omega, and a loss to Rusev. And then if you work along from Dark SWE on the left, yeah, so you work from the left, your name from the left, and then your opponents are along the top. Oh, wow, that was a weird zoom in there. Yeah. So yeah, the number, Terrence, by the way, the number in... Oh, Terrence, sorry, Charles. The number in the box when you run along from your name is obviously the show that it's going to be on. So your next match is Joey. Then you've got Terrence. Then you've got Daniel Bryan, Demon Balor, before finishing things off against Ian Longneck. So there we go. We'll finish that off there then, because I have not had dinner yet and I'm really hungry. So it was a bit, yeah. What was it, an hour and 40 minutes? I think this might be the best way forward. I was doing more streams, but quicker, rather than doing like 4 or 5 hour ones. Unfortunately, not Joey. You came out on the losing side against... Who did you face off against now? Dustin Duggan. He choked you out. Is it? It says 101 minutes on my stream. It says 101 minutes, which is 1 hour 41. It was good, Joey. I'm going to have some more of it now. I'm reheating it because I brought so much. It was 2 for Tuesday, so it was buy one get one free. I got a meat feast and I got a vegetarian hot with chicken, which completely blew the mind of the people down there. Oh, that's weird. I don't know. Yeah, on YouTube for me it says 101 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour 42. It says on me. Yeah, it's 102 minutes. Yeah. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why yours says that then, Andon, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to go have some dinner then. I will see you all tomorrow. We'll do the next set of matches. I do apologise for spamming you with so many videos today. But I've got to try and milk the money out of these FIFA watchers. You know what I'm like. Got to get them views, ain't you? We're out now. Yeah, I think one of the videos is at 200 views already, I think. No, one's at 180 views already. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'll love you and leave you. I will see you tomorrow for round 5 or round 9 and 10, whichever way you want to look at it, of the S1 finales. Finales? I don't know what I'm talking about half the time. Good night. I'm going to